Hi guys, welcome to Shoelace in SummerLand, the place where stray thoughts find a knot and wander into wonder. Here, we tie together everyday sparks with wild imagination and ask, what if the world worked just a little differently? So lace up, lean in, and let's explore another idea.
It's pretty wild. There's this company called JoySure, and their whole pitch is, well, ensuring family happiness and entertainment.
Yeah, ensuring happiness. It definitely catches your attention.
It really does. So our mission today is basically to figure out what on earth that means, how they plan to do it, and why someone might actually want this.
Well, what's fascinating here is really how they frame it. They're calling it emotional well-being insurance.
Emotional well-being insurance.
Yeah, right. So it's not about insuring against, say, financial loss, like traditional insurance. It's trying to guarantee something much less tangible.
Like bonding. Fun.
Exactly. Bonding, fun, quality time. Basically for families who find it hard to make that happen regularly, it's presented as this sort of hybrid thing.
A hybrid.
Yeah, like part insurance policy, part curated lifestyle subscription.
A lifestyle subscription, but with like an insurance clause for your fun. That's certainly new.
It is.
So, okay, how does this actually work? How do families get these promised experiences?
So it starts pretty typically, with subscription plans. You can choose monthly or annual. And they have different tiers, like a basic one, Joy Plus, Joy Elite. It's customized based on things like your family size, where you live, what you're interested in.
Right. And what kinds of things do these plans actually give you? The sources mentioned quite a range of stuff.
They did. You're looking at things like pre-planned monthly movie nights, maybe virtual activities. Then there are bigger things quarterly, like a themed weekend trip or maybe a stay at a resort.
Wow, okay.
And they even help plan major events, birthdays, holidays. It seems quite comprehensive in terms of scheduling experiences for you.
It sounds a lot like a high-end concierge service almost.
Yeah.
Just for your family's calendar.
Kind of, yeah.
But where does the insurance piece really come in? That feels like a different promise altogether.
That's the really unique twist, I think. They have this thing called the protection clause.
Protection clause.
Yeah, so say you've got that weekend trip scheduled, but something unavoidable happens. Someone gets sick, maybe.
Ah, okay. You don't just lose out.
Exactly. You don't just forfeit it. The material says you get rollover credits or maybe even a refund of the value. But maybe the most striking feature is something called the happiness emergency.
A happiness emergency? Seriously? What is that? Like you wake up feeling blue and file a claim?
Slight pause. Very much. That seems to be the idea. If you, the subscriber, are feeling really stressed or down, you can apparently trigger this feature.
And then what?
And then JoySure is supposed to jump in with some kind of spontaneous surprise event or maybe a digital experience just to try and lift your mood.
Huh. How do they even verify stress for something like that?
That's a good question. The sources don't detail that part, but it really highlights how they're leaning into that well-being promise,
So it's not just scheduling activities, and they use some AI planning engine for that.
Yeah.
Based on preferences.
Yeah, an AI engine personalizes the plan based on family input, schedules, interests, that sort of thing.
Okay, so not just the scheduling AI, but also this recovery layer if things go wrong.
Yeah.
And even proactive mood boosting.
That seems to be the model, yes. It's a really interesting attempt to, I guess, productize and systematize something families usually manage organically.
Or struggle to manage, maybe.
Or struggle to manage, exactly. And it's worth noting they're partnerships. They're not just with the obvious ones like venues and travel agents.
Well,
They also list collaborations with therapists or life coaches.
right, so really doubling down on that emotional well-being angle. It's more than just booking tickets.
Definitely.
So how does a business like this actually make money? It sounds complex.
Well, the main income stream is the subscription premium itself. The sources said it runs from around $999 up to maybe $4,999 a month, depending on the tier you choose.
Okay, that's a range.
Yeah. And beyond that, they probably earn through affiliate deals with the vendors, the places providing the activities, plus mentions of optional add-ons for more premium stuff.
Makes sense. And who are they targeting with this? Who's signing up for
Yeah.
happiness insurance?
The material seems to point towards middle to upper income families, mainly in urban areas. Think busy professionals, people who feel like they just don't have the time or energy to plan quality family time themselves.
So they're essentially outsourcing the planning effort.
Exactly, offloading that mental load. And there's maybe a business-to-business angle, too, offering it through HR departments as an employee wellness benefit.
Interesting. And their branding reflects that.
Oh, yeah. Their slogans are pretty direct. Don't just ensure your health, ensure your happiness. And another one, JoySure Family Fun on schedule.
Family fun on schedule. Wow.
So yeah, at its core, JoySure is this really audacious attempt to take something intangible like family connection, happiness, well-being, and wrap it up in a product. Something scheduled, deliverable, even insured.
It really is audacious. Which kind of leaves us, and you listening, with this final thought to chew on. Can things like genuine happiness and quality family time really be insured and scheduled like a commodity, delivered on demand? And maybe more importantly, what does the fact that a service like JoySure even exists, or it being proposed, tell us about the pressures modern families are under today, trying to juggle absolutely everything?
That's the big question, isn't it? A really complex one to think about.
Indeed.
Thanks for wandering through another idea with me here in Shoelace in Summerland. If you love this little thought trail, give it a like, share it with your fellow wanderers, and don't forget to subscribe for creative ideas. See you in the next video with a brand new idea. Bye-bye.